sweet friends, and welcome back to Train Them Up. I'm Allie, and on this channel we talk about homeschool, God, and so much more. Today I'm super excited to share with you a fall book haul. I absolutely love books. I have a large collection of books, so I've just selected a few of these to share with you. We absolutely love Clifford in this house, and Clifford's First Autumn is so fun. My daughter, who's 19 months old, absolutely loves those. We also really enjoy Little Critter, the fall storybook favorites. It includes the Fall Festival, Going to the Firehouse, Just Critters Who Care, Snowball Soup, Just a Big Storm, The Lost Dinosaur Bone, and The Best Show and Share. So there's a lot more than just fall in here. If you have a early reader, this is a great collection to get because all of the stories, well, I would say most of the stories in here are appropriate for early readers. So we really enjoyed that one. This book is so fun to read. One More Acorn. I really love corduroy, and the author, Don Freeman, wrote this, and it's beautifully drawn, and I believe it was written when he was in let's see. Yeah, in 1963 when he went to Washington, D.C. So it is really awesome. A historical book. Not that it actually goes into detail about what is going on, but in the scenes, you're in Washington, D.C., lots of landmarks and that kind of thing. So, fun book to read. Fall is here. I love it. This is really great. And it talks about harvest, and I would say like what a farmer's life tends to look like as a child. Planting bulbs in the fall so that they're ready to go. And I believe there's a series of these for each of the seasons. We really like this book. Oxman Cart. This is fabulous. I bought this one off of Thrift Books, I believe, and it was only a few bucks, and it does have a sticker on the front, but it's a great read. I really enjoy the illustrations. I don't know about you, but I love looking at the pictures. We have a lot of picture books, and I just find myself admiring the artwork a lot. I wish I had the talent. I do not, unfortunately. This is an all year round book. This Reasons for the Season. So obviously you can read it anytime throughout the year, but I will show you for here. I love how it shows the Earth's rotation around the sun. And it explains the northern hemisphere, the solstices, gives it really good visuals for that. If I can get to the fall section. Here you go. So this is a really great book. It's by Scholastic. They have a number of good seasonal books as well as many others. To every thing there is a season. This is such a winner. The illustrations, again, artwork, it just pulls you right in. It's so simple to read, and it's extremely beautiful. This book I'm obsessed with. Seeds and trees. Y'all, this book and I are best friends. It talks about a young prince who gives seeds, which are actually words, and how he gathers them from other people, the words that they've spoken to him, and he plants them. And it goes about how there are beautiful trees and trees that we want to grow, and then there are bad trees, bad words that can really creep in and take over our lives if we aren't careful. This is amazing. One of the quotes from this book is, be careful what you grow, be careful what you water, for it will surely grow. And that is so true. So true. So I'm loving that right now. We are huge fans of the Berenstain Bears. Halloween is sweet. Huge fans. I'm such a 90s kid, y'all. Oh, Little Blue Truck. I love this book. I have it memorized. When I was a ABA therapist, I worked with autistic kids. Super rewarding and so fun. This is when I was introduced to this book, and it's not necessarily fall, but the pictures, it's set during the fall, and I love this book. We read it all the time here. The 4.5-year-old and my daughter really enjoy it. It has a good moral story. There's also Little Blue Truck's Halloween. There's also a Christmas, and I think Leads the Way, and then a Beepalon book. We have all of them because we are obsessed with Little Blue Truck, and I actually have 2 of these. So I am going to give one away. What you need to do is you need to like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment down below, and you will be entered in to win this book. Okay, so I have 2 of them, so one can be yours. I don't know if you guys have ever gone to the store and bought something you already have. Well, that's me in books. I really need to keep track better. We love Disney in this house. If you were to walk into our house, you would hear us singing Disney songs, and we are obsessed with Mickey. My daughter loves Minnie. She wants to be Minnie when she grows up. Mickey and Friends, Scaredy Mouse. Super fun book for the littles. And y'all, I have books from when I was a kid that are really old, and these puppies are from Walmart. The Walmart special section, and I love these. I don't even know if you can get them anymore, but they are so fun to read. And back in the day, they were 2 for $1. Can't get better than that. And again, we love Little Critters. Happy Halloween Little Critter is a classic. Any Little Critter book, in my opinion, is a must-have. Trick or Treat Little Critter is wonderful. And this is something new to our collection, and I did not pay this. I actually got this, I believe, from one of my friends for free. But it's called Splat the Cat, and it's a fun holiday book. Lots of rhyming and flaps in here for the kids. My daughter and the preschooler that I nanny for is obsessed with that. And we live in Minnesota, and so there's a Halloween scare in Minnesota. I believe they have these for all of the different states. I'm not sure. But this one's really, really fun to read. A great local book, if you will. So we can't go through the fall season, and especially Halloween, without watching and reading It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. The book is awesome. We tend to get addicted to TV shows really quickly. So instead of watching it all the time, I try to read this. And then as a reward, if the kids have done really well, then we'll get to watch It's a Great Pumpkin. Or It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Also, Halloween ABCs, Little Golden Books are absolutely golden. Wonderful. Love, love, love this book. Anything ABCs are great. So it goes through the alphabet, and there's all sorts of different costumes and Halloween-esque things in there. This is a hilarious book. I discovered this a few years ago, and it's called Turkey Trick or Treat. I love this. It is amazing. We have already read this book at least 5 times this past week. It's one of those where I often get sick of it at the end of the day, and I will put it away because we've just read it so much, or at the end of the month. So thankfully it's holiday themed, so it's appropriate to put it away after. But it is an awesome, fun read if you're looking for something a little bit different and hilarious. Turkey Trick or Treat is your jam. This is another book of mine, and I know a few other moms on here have shared this, but I Spy Spooky Nights is a must-have. Unfortunately, this one is a little worse for wear, but the pictures are still intact. I remember looking at this all the time when I was little. And I absolutely love it. So hopefully, I can't really see. Hopefully there's not too much of a glare there. Okay. And the Harvest Moon, I believe, is today. Or it was yesterday. I can't remember, but I love the Harvest Moon. It is absolutely gorgeous. And this book, Hello Harvest Moon, is wonderful. Such a great read aloud. The kids really enjoy this. And guys, again, illustrations. They are so pretty. I wish I had artistic talent, but I do not. And let's see. Oh, Little Acorn. This is a great board book. My 19-month-old loves this. It talks about the life cycle, if you will, of a acorn. So it is a really great read. And we did Gather Round's Botany unit in the summer, and I think that would be a great addition to that unit as well, for the trees section. And we like to include diverse books into our library because in the world we live in, there are all sorts of people, and I want my children to be exposed to children of all sorts of different races and ethnic backgrounds. And we are on a journey to foster and adopt. So we don't know what children God are going to bless us with. So it's very, very important to us that we have a variety of people represented. And Hiking Day is one of my favorite books to read in the fall. So great. Awesome story. Family adventure in the woods. Okay, if you know me and your life, you know I am obsessed with Emily Dickinson, and there is a poem in here. I think I marked it. The morns are meeker than they were, and this has all sorts of Emily Dickinson poems in there, but I really love this one for fall. It is just a great fall poem to read. Oh, it's just on this side. So, if you don't have Emily Dickinson or you don't like poetry, Emily Dickinson is where it's at. It's a great introduction for kids to poetry and for adults too. For the longest time, I did not like poetry, but Emily Dickinson just hooked me in. Let's see. This book is becoming more and more popular, and rightly so, because it's gorgeous. Such a great story too. Thanksgiving in the Woods. Highly recommend this. All of these books are great. The more you read with your kids, the more vocabulary they are going to have, and the better off they will be in life, because they will be able to understand a lot more language, and they'll have great syntax, all of the wonderful language arts. If you can read and you can comprehend, you can go a lot further in life. So we try to read out loud to our kids at least an hour a day, if not more. Some days we don't get to it, but we love reading to our kids, and we are huge fans of Jim Weiss. And so when we're driving around in the car, instead of them watching videos, we'll play a CD, and they'll get to listen to this amazing storyteller, Jim Weiss, talk about I don't know, like a Greek myths, and we just listened to Robin Hood and the Three Musketeers the other day. So if you're looking for high quality stories or something different to do besides videos, highly recommend Jim Weiss. Mercy Mayer's Little Critters, Being Thankful is another winner. These are more Thanksgiving books. We love Arthur. I am such a 90s kid, y'all. I'm obsessed with Arthur, and I think, don't quote me on this, but I think it's back on TV. I don't know. If it is, someone let me know and where I can find it, because I love Arthur. And I know it's not like in anymore to really get DVDs. Everything's streaming now, but I would love to get some DVDs of Arthur. I'll need to look into that. Okay, second giveaway, because I bought one too many of these. We had already had one, and I bought another, so you guys get to benefit, and you get to have one of these. Again, you need to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. So both of these, I believe, are like in really, really good condition. I really enjoy these Scholastic books. This is, if you were a kid at the first Thanksgiving, I would say it is a gentle overview of what Thanksgiving was really like. You can go more in depth into it if you would like. But this is really, really awesome for elementary kids. I would say entry level. Even for preschoolers and kindergarten, depending on how much you want them to learn and take away from Thanksgiving, you can easily tailor this book. And I'm really excited. I just purchased Campfire Curriculum's Thanksgiving. I believe it's the second, well, I bought the pack, so we're going to be using this year's version, and we're just going to focus on lessons 1 through 9. I believe 10 through 15 are the more in-depth, nitty-gritty details, but for a preschooler who is just starting to learn the basics, we're gonna go over that. And then in the future, if I continue to homeschool him, we will go more in depth, because I firmly believe, especially when you're studying history, it's very important to know the context, and you need multiple different perspectives, and then you can have a cohesive understanding of what happened, why it happened, and go from there. Thanks for Thanksgiving. Another classic, Squanto and the Miracle of Thanksgiving. Love this. It's so well done. And the illustrations, beautiful. I really love the artwork. And we are huge biscuit fans, not in the English version of cookies, but I'm talking about the dog biscuit. Happy Thanksgiving is a wonderful, fun read for the littles, and there are flaps in the book. Let's see what else. Okay, that is all that I have for books, but I did want to show you a few things that I have grabbed from the Target dollar spot in the past, and I'm pretty sure they have something similar. In the past, we have bought the Fall Fun Bingo. This has been so fun to do. So we use this as reinforcement and also like a brain break. So there's, I think it came with, 4 different chip colors, and then cards that you use to call off for bingo. And in Target, they have a lot of small wooden cutouts that are fall themed. I always like to grab some sort of pumpkin, and this one, there are 2 pieces, and it's like a 3D pop-up. This one I believe is from last year, and so one of our projects will be coloring this and putting it together. So highly recommend checking out Target for these little crafts. They do not break the bank. Very easy on the wallet. I believe they're between $3 and $10 depending on the size. So that is all that I have for you for the fall book haul. Thanks so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below to be entered into the giveaways. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.